Good afternoon, my name is Elizabeth Ramirez and I'm gonna explain my PPF. In this occasion, I choose two activities that I do every day, which is studying and cooking. Like, can you see here? I have different points. This is the pages I can study in 60 minutes. This is the meals I can prepare in the same amount of time, in 60 minutes. Have a meal, one and a half, and so on. So I just picked 4 points in the graphic. If I don't, I can read 30 pages, I can study 30 pages, but I don't have time to cook any meal. And in this case, I can read 22 pages and I can prepare one meal. In this case, I can read 12 pages and I can prepare 2 meals. And at this point, I can prepare 3 meals, but I don't have time to read and study all the pages. So for the inefficient point is the points that are outside inside the curve. So in this case, it's inefficient if I can just read 10 pages and prepare one meal. That means I'm not maximizing my resources, because it's like I'm losing time, because I can read more pages and then prepare one and a half meal. So, and for an unattainable point, I pick this one. Is I can read 25 pages and I can cook 3 meals. But I think it's unattainable because there's no way I can prepare 3 meals and still have time to read 25 pages in 1 hour. So that's why it's an unattainable point for me. The way that I can make it attainable is if I add more resources, like more time. Instead of 60 minutes, I can use 90 minutes. So that way, maybe I can attain this point. The other way is maximizing my resources, which means I can have my vegetables or my vegetables or ingredients pre-chopped for when I'm gonna prepare the meal. They're just ready, so I can save some time on that. I can be listening to my classes with my headphones while I cooking. That's one way to attain an attainable point, maximizing your resources or adding resources. And okay, 2 efficient points. Okay, efficient points are the points that are on the line, on the curve. In this case, I choose 12 pages, study 12 pages and prepare 2 meals, and read 22 pages and prepare 1 meal. And what is the difference when I pick read the 22 pages, study the 22 pages and prepare just 1 meal? I think the difference is what my necessities are in that moment. If I am gonna have an exam, if I studying a really hard chapter for me, okay, then I'm gonna try to spend more time studying than cooking. But for example, during the weekend that my family is here all day, and there's just boys in this house, so if they want to eat, so I'm gonna prefer this point right here, because I have more time to prepare meals, and I'm gonna have to sacrifice a little bit the studying. But that's why I would choose one efficient point over the other. And what else is Okay, answer question 5. Now, okay, now as question 6. Okay, thinking about what side of the market I am, I'm gonna say I'm a supplier, because I'm gonna take the food that I cook and I'm gonna sell it. So this is gonna change the equilibrium, because when I move to my unattainable point, right, I cannot like maximize my resources, and then I am faster. I'm cooking more. I have more food prepared, more meals prepared in the same amount of time. So that means my productivity goes up, and then so there's more meals available to sell, right? And if the question is, if the government said okay, if there were a price ceiling set below the equilibrium price by the government, okay, this will affect me in the first, I'm gonna make less money, right? For example, the price I'm giving my customers is $5 for a meal, and the price, the ceiling price that the government established is $3. So well, right now I'm losing money, and what is gonna happen is that it's gonna affect everything, because there's gonna be okay, I'm gonna have to reconsider if it's still worth it. Like 2-3 meals in 60 minutes and study for $3 that I'm gonna win. When it's gonna be the money I'm gonna get from that for every meal. Or maybe I'm just gonna stay like I was before, like reading 22 pages and cooking just one meal. But what happens there is that there's gonna be a shortage. So the market is gonna be affected, because now the people, they're gonna want to buy more plates because it's cheaper. But the thing is, maybe I don't want to keep doing 3 plates an hour, and I'm just gonna keep with 1. So it's gonna be more demand, but it's gonna be less supplies. So that's pretty much about what I understand from this exercise. Thank you.